to the Tasteless Chef. If the dishwasher is too distracting, I'm going to put voiceover. So, today we're celebrating my husband. Why? Because not only is he the love of my life, but he is a wonderful man, provider, who has taken care of me in my worst health moments and taken care of our daughter as well. He is an amazing man, and I love him so much. But enough gushing about my husband. We're gonna make him one of his favorite things that I haven't made before. It's a blueberry pie. Now we're gonna do it real easy because again, I've never made one before, and I haven't really made pie crust on my own too much. I've made it a few times, but not too much. And I have these ready to go anyway. So we're just gonna make it easy peasy. Nothing here is sponsored. This is literally just stuff that I got on sale on Flash Food, or in the case of the cans, it was there and I wanted to grab it. So we're gonna start with our pie dough. Just pull this out. We're making a pie crust with a top and bottom to it. So we are going to start with unrolling the pie dough. This might be a little cold, so you might see some cracking. You're supposed to let it sit for, how does it say? You're supposed to let it sit like at room temperature for about 15 minutes. Or you can microwave it on defrost for 10 to 20 seconds. Thankfully these aren't frozen, but as you can see, you're supposed to be able to unroll them. It might be a touch frozen. Let me stick this in the microwave, which is right behind us. Just like 10 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other one as well. It's not going to take me too long to get it unrolled and into there. So, be right back. And this would also be a good time to get the oven preheating. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going off of the blueberry pie recipe, the basic one here somewhere. There it is. So we're going to need to preheat the oven to 425. Here's the pie crust. Microwave for 10 seconds, no more, no less. That's coming out much, much easier now. Okay. So unroll that. And we're just going to flop it over here. Try to evenly put it. I do have experience, lots of experience, using the unrolled pie crusts. Name brand, not name brand, doesn't matter too much. They're all kind of the same principle. So we're just going to go around and we're making sure that this gets into the corners here. Then, the oven's preheating. I'm going to wait to dump the pie filling in there. It says to brush bottom and sides of crust with egg white, but this one, which is from Meijer, a different store, actually just says just dump it in. So I think we're going to go with ease and we're going to dump it in because I don't want to have to separate any whites from any eggs today. And that is my lovely kitten. Hi, Mission. You good girl. Meow. Goodness. Oh, you miss me, buddy? She and my daughter are best frenemies. At least I think in the cat's mind. It's interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repair this top. I'm debating on using this size or this size. Because I want it to be cheesy. It's for my husband, gosh darn it. I want it to be cheesy, so I'm thinking of doing this size holes. Do some quick impressions. That might be a little big. Let's see how this will look. Just kind of stamping it at the moment. I'm not making any holes yet. I kind of like this one actually. fit inside though? Potentially. So let's cut out some holes. This may not be perfectly centered, but you know what? I'm not a perfect woman either, so here we go. Let's go there it goes. But yeah, my husband has gone like above and beyond for me. He's really lived out his wedding vows. That in sickness and health and all that. Okay, I need to get a can opener for this real quick. I gotta say, again, this is not sponsored, but this is from OXO. Fantastic can opener. It's the OXO Good Grips can opener. Get this if you don't have it. It's wonderful. Makes the light work. Very light work. This, I believe, was a wedding gift. So, this can over here. I'll just grab that lovely pie filling. And we'll get to see a difference between an Aldi brand and a Meijer brand. So that'll be interesting. The Meijer also says, oh, just put one in there. Just put one pie filling. Yeah, no, we would need the two. We would need the two. Don't listen to the Meijer directions, Lillard. Although I'm listening to it by not including the egg whites, so there you go. I will kind of try and mix this together in here. And this one is just a whole tab. Ooh, very nice and full of juice. These smell amazing, by the way. However, these, instead of, say, the Walmart, that looks thicker. Look at that, that looks, is that just weird? That looks thicker. It also looks a little darker. Maybe there's more fruit. That's good. So. Now we'll try and stir this a little bit. If I had more forethought, I would have done this in a separate bowl. Not sure where my husband's at the moment, but it works for me because he's either an after or he's out of the house. So that means that I get to make this blueberry pie without him knowing. Which will be wonderful when he sees it done. Maybe also I'll get some vanilla ice cream or something. Depends on what he likes. Whipped cream, vanilla icing, ice cream. Not sure. I've never made him a blueberry pie before, so. I think that's pretty good right there. What do y'all say? Not too bad, I can't do it anyway. So, okay. Now we're going to go ahead and take our top crust, our lovely top crust with the hearts cut out. Wave that across the top. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. You better say so myself. It's pretty. I think it's gonna like it. And then these, I can do a couple things. What if I did cut out? Ooh, that might be cute. Maybe put one there. Ooh, I like that. And maybe we can put the other dough. Maybe. Not the rest, and we'll see. You see, this is what I love about baking, is you can be so creative. I also used to draw a lot, and sew and stuff like that. I haven't had so much time for that now, plus my sewing machine is still buried and stuff. We gotta go through and unpack. So we moved last April, coming up on a year now, but it takes you forever to really unpack and get everything situated, put away, all that good stuff. I relate to Mrs. Carr from The Incredibles now. I really do. So let's try this going to put the pie crust together. Pinch the seams all the way around, all the way around. And I don't have to poke any vent holes because, voila, probably using that wrong. There are vent holes. So I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to like make the edges pretty. So I'm crimping, and then I'm going to make it look pretty. I'm trying not to use too many like fancy terms or whatever because I'll be the first to admit I don't always use words correctly. But there you go. So we're going to roll this over. I'm just going to roll that a little bit. Roll it. Rolling, 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 roll. If those keep moving, I might just put a little bit of the blueberry syrup that's left in the cans and on the spoon to help stick them down. Consider it. Okay, I have no idea where that cut off at. But basically what happened is we put pie crust in, we put these two cans of filling in, they were slightly different consistency, so I mixed them together. And then we took the top pie crust, we cut some holes in it. Cut the big holes with this one, this little heart cutter. And then out of the remaining pieces of dough, I cut pieces out with this, put them on where the cutouts were, and then took the cutouts, used a little bit of the leftover filling goop, whatever you call that, I don't know. And put a few dots on those just to help stick them together. And I just folded over the edge, crimped it together, folded it over, and voila, there we are. And now once the oven preheats, we're gonna stick it in, and then hopefully it will turn out well for my wonderful husband. I know he's going to appreciate it regardless of how it turns out because I made it. See you later. Check it in about halfway through, about 20 minutes to go. Ooh, that's looking gorgeous. I think I am going to need to grab some tinfoil and put it on the crust though. You can't quite see it on here, but it is browning. So I'm going to grab some tinfoil, put it on the outside crust, and then I'll see you when it's done. All right, it took about 40 minutes, and here is the end result. Now, I did not put any egg wash or milk wash or anything on the top of it. I just folded it over, put it together, put it like that in the oven, and voila! It's lovely, smells fantastic, super duper simple, because I mean, it's like, I used what? 2 cans of pre-made blueberry pie filling, and then pie crust. If you wanted to do your own pie crust and you want to do your own blueberry pie filling, have at it. Follow a recipe. Don't follow a recipe. Follow a family recipe. Totally up to you. Just wanted to share this with you. Thought this was fun. All right. We will see you later. Bye.